everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And today I'm going to be filming a part 13 of Giving Advice to K-pop Idol Wannabe series. If you guys want to join this kind of thing or get evaluations, you can join my Patreon. It's in the link down below, and you get other benefits so you can check it out yourself and select your tier. Today is another day of K-pop audition week where I upload every single day for a week. So make sure to join my premieres every day at 7 AM MST until the 27th of August. And let's get on to the video.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me.
So this song is actually supposed to be a song full of emotion, full of sadness, but this person didn't quite express that. I did see a few facial expressions that expressed her feelings, but it wasn't necessarily sad. So I would change a song that suits more of your vibe or actually put in more emotion so it seems like you're trying to convey sadness. In between your singing, you had a lot of rests, which were also unnecessary. So it wasn't really fluid, it was very broken up into parts. That's perfect when you're practicing. It's a really good way for you to practice your singing and get used to the song by breaking it up into parts. But when you're actually performing, you don't want that because it's going to sound like you're just singing sections of the song. And a song is supposed to connect very well, flow very well. Even if it's those songs that sound like they're three songs in one, you still want to connect it so that your audience doesn't even notice it's the next part of the song. But a part of flow and a part of naturalness comes from your emotions, because if you actually put your feelings into your singing, it's going to sound so much more fluid. It's going to sound so much natural than just just singing the lyrics one by one. It's kind of boring. Let's say without emotion, singing is very boring and it lacks your uniqueness. So whenever I see people really convey their feelings, convey their message, it's so much more different than someone who's really good at singing but you can't feel their emotions. You're not going to feel with them. Even if they're so good at singing, you still need to have emotion. And next person.
But it's not possible, plus I'm not responsible for your self-made obstacles. Put my heart in the hospital. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. Had a feeling that you never felt it. Always knew that you were too damn selfish. Don't know why I looked the other way.
So this singing was really good. I really love how you chose a song that fits you perfectly, and the high notes, it suits you well and you can definitely pull it off. But in the first part where you sing all those high notes, you're using a lot of your head voice and it just sounds so airy, and when you use all of your air, your head voice instead of your chest voice, it's going to sound empty and kind of lacking power, I suppose. When it comes from your chest voice, it's going to sound so much more powerful, so much more clear, your notes, and it's just going to sound a lot less airy. Of course, if the style of your song is very fluid, very airy, then that's perfect, but I feel like it could use a bit more power in the beginning. But in the last part, I love that part. Literally, her singing is so perfect. I just feel like she could use a bit more chest voice than her head voice. If you don't know how to differentiate them, you can watch a few videos about chest voices versus head voices, but mostly it's just head voices coming from your head. So you're not actually producing this down, you're just it's half of it just air. So it sounds a lot more empty, but when you do your chest voice, it's all from you, all just no air, and that just makes it sound more full and more vibrant than a head voice. But then head voices are good when you have high notes that you can't necessarily hit, but you still want to hit them, and they have that kind of airy sound, so it helps you kind of fill in the notes rather than just singing with your head voice. It should be sometimes you use head voice, sometimes you use chest voice. That's a good balance, but if you only use head voice, that's not a very good balance because it's not really singing if you're only using your head voice.
Take me somewhere we could be alone. I'll be waiting. I'd like to do something. You'll be the princess, I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby.
You know how I uploaded a video a few days ago about that girl who did TikTok dances? Well, I feel like this is the same version of it. So you are not showing your potential at all. You're literally like whispering. It's not even talking. It's not even singing. It's just whispering. And also, I can't hear your voice because of the background music. And it's okay if it's like instrumental to help you up while singing. That's so okay when you're practicing, even though K-pop auditions don't allow that. Practicing with instrumental is totally fine. If you're singing with the actual song with all the lyrics, then you're not going to be able to hear your voice while singing. So you're just going to think, oh, it sounds great because the other artist is singing with me, so it's kind of hiding your voice. You shouldn't have any instrumental or any backup track when you're actually singing. Because it's not going to help you identify your voice, and you're just going to think I'm good because I have the backtrack with me. I'm always supported. You shouldn't have that because singers don't rely on the backtracks always. What if they ask you to do a cappella? You're going to struggle then. I honestly can't tell you what to improve on when I can't hear your voice. When you haven't chosen a song that's actually lyrical, it kind of sounds like just talking to me, like whispering. This isn't like rapping or singing, so honestly I don't know how to classify this. I can't give you any advice when you're not showing me your potential. So, next person. Okay, this person's expression is so vibrant and so fun. I love that. It kind of does suit the song, and it makes it seem like you're actually enjoying your dance, which is so amazing. But the thing you would work on is clarity. So your moves aren't clear at all. It's really fluid, and I feel like you could really work on that. When you're going like that, you need to be a bit more like separated. You don't want to go like that. It wants to be more like that. You should see the original dance. This is Solo by Jennie. She does it a lot more less fluid because that's just how the dance goes. That's how the choreo goes. And when you do that, it looks a lot more messy and it doesn't look like a clean move. And also, what contributes to your lack of clearness is your legs. I feel like you don't know what you're doing with your legs, so I would work on your legs too, because your legs are a big part of dancing. It's half of your body, so you're not using them at all, and I feel like you just don't know what to do in the choreo. Definitely look at the dance one more and see how you can use your legs, because legs do play a part in dancing. A lot of people just focus on your expressions, on your like hand movements and your arm movements or your rolls or whatever, but you also need to use your legs. Sometimes they will be bent, sometimes they will be on the left, they will be together or separated. Things like that, details like that matter so much because they contribute to your dancing at the end of the day and how perfect it looks, I guess. You want to have that perfect balance of leg and arm, and I feel like you're just using your arms right now to dance. So that's what I want to say. I feel like you could just concentrate more on the details because it looks like you're really enjoying yourself, but you're not really concentrating on your moves. Some people just concentrate on their moves so much that their expression is just, blank, or like they're really, I don't know what to call it, but very like stick dancing. I don't know. It's not very like smooth, but yours is smooth enough. So you want to add more clarity and more details. Make sure to watch the dance video again and see how you can work on that. Again, if you guys want evaluation like these people, tips for auditioning, and your questions to be answered, you can always join my Patreon. You can choose the tier and they have different benefits, so you can choose depending on how much you want to pay and what kind of benefits you want to receive. It's in the link down below, so you can check that out. And also make sure to join my premieres at 7 a.m. MST time, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for coming. Bye!